I've never read an ounce of Cosmopolitan, other than, like, really weird articles that we found that were kind of awful. We won't repeat them, but...
The fresh ground pepper.
Yeah, that kind of terribleness. Yeah, just equal rights and not having double standards. There's always going to be double standards, though. That's the thing. Like, because people are human. We're never... There's never going to be world peace. People are just going to have to accept that. The problem
is, like, not even with feminism, but even with racism in general, it's like, at this point now, you can get, like, a professional position and not be white. Right. But if you're, like, for the average person, like the average black person, they're probably still going to be judged just because the culture is so self-demeaning. Like, right. Like, for every person who tries to get out there and be, like, an upstanding citizen and try and end the racism, there's probably, like, 3 other ones who fall into the stereotypes and make it worse.
Right.
I don't know.
But that's with humans in general, though. One of... Oh, well then.
What? Did I offend people?
No, one of the tips was to put a donut around your dick to sweeten up your sex life.
That is awesome.
What? Just a regular donut? Not even like a cream-filled one?
Okay, I think that's enough out of you.
We've already passed the line, folks. We can't go back. This is why we did count the channel as mature. Exactly, like, man and women are different. We have different muscle structures. We are not physically strong as men because...
And chemical differences.
And chemical differences. Like, we're crazy. Like, women are absolutely insane. I cannot imagine women, like, being certain things because of our emotional way of putting things.
Now people are going to start hating you like Jory from the Adventure Time vlogs.
What?
Well, because you've watched a couple of those, you know.
Right.
It's Doug, Jason,
Doug
and then his wife.
Dude. Right.
And people in the comments keep saying that, like, she's trying to speak for all women everywhere, saying that, like, you know, women be crazy, yo. And then she's like, all women, like, even if they try not to be, will, like, are always concerned about their appearance, blah blah blah. And
well, I don't know, like. I can legitimately say I don't care about fashion. Like, I care about being clean and hygienic, if that's about as much as you can be. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I'm not... I don't wear pantsuits. Because well, like, you know, the casual business wear that women wear these days. Like, I don't know. It's hard to explain that.
I guess I can find out if the teleporter lets me go to Grasstown.
If I remember, 70 years ago, women didn't even have the right to vote. Yeah. Well, we shouldn't. We shouldn't have the right to vote, no. I'm getting flashbacks to when a male tried to argue that no, men and women shouldn't be different, and that's why feminism is completely just and must be extreme. I think there was a book that was put out, like, called Men Are Better Than Women, and he, like, got completely just destroyed.
Well, yeah, you really can't just
But I don't even think it was about that. I think it was just something different. I'm not sure.
Santa's house.
Who is Chris Chan? It says, as long as you're not another Chris Chan, I'm fine with you.
I can't get out of my own goddamn house.
Well then, the blocks have creepy faces. Remember the juice is not to be used.
Right, yeah, because the thing is, you have to go back and use the jellyfish juice in a few other places to get, like, bonus items out of it. But then, like, the place where you're required to use it to progress, like, basically dumps you to the next area and then, like, forces you to get another one if you want to go back. So it's really stupid. I like the Grasstown music.
Yeah. 'Tis nice.
I guess I should go deliver the key.
I still think the blocks having faces are kind of creepy.
It's a little bit weird.
I don't even know if it's meant to be faces, but they're really creepy.
They look like owls.
Yeah. Kind of do. Like, one eye bigger than the other owl, though. So it's like a...
Not really. They look the same size. It's just the shading.
It's like a confused face.
Like the lowercase o underscore capital O emoticon.
Grasstown is this man-child. Oh, Sonic 2. I've heard of Sonic 2. So in the past few weeks, Mischief Makers has been haunting me in videos forms, more videos and other games. I thought I'd left the game behind me. What is Mischief Makers? That sounds
N64.
familiar. Oh yeah, that's right.
It's the Shake Shake game.
We don't own that one, do we?
No. I love this part right here with the bed that's just above the death spikes.
One touch means instant death. Sure, we'll just sleep in that bed.
Fireball. Fireball's a pretty cool weapon.
Does it need ammo?
No, the only one that does is the missile launcher.
Mm.
Which I, like, never use. Because it isn't that much better from the other weapons, from what I remember. So yeah, if I had more to say about this game, I would. I don't have any, like, huge personal connection to it. That's actually the other thing I was going to say earlier, when I was talking about, like, games that I should record. I actually stopped and thought about it and tried to come up with other games that, like, would make sense for me to LP. Because, like, I don't want everything that I do to be a blind run. And I'm kind of out of games that, like, I have some kind of, like, childhood connection to. Most of them I've already done or wouldn't be that interesting.
Oh, we don't need 50 copies of Mischief Makers. Oh, Rogan, do you collect?
One day we will get Conquer.
Different versions as well. Yeah, I keep asking about that, and he never answers me. So, like, I don't know, maybe he really didn't get it or something. You know how that goes. Color says, there's a lot of talk about feminism over here, since of course France is where feminism originated. Is it really? So I'm trying to educate myself on the subject. It's very tricky, and you can easily fall into either macho territory or Tumblr social offended check your privilege territory.
I hate check your privilege
What
stuff.
is check your privilege stuff?
You remember Mark Reed's Harry Potter, right? Like, that was his main
goddamn,
thing.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That's all you need to know. You remember
can't-
Mark Reed's Harry Potter, right?
Yeah.
Oh, god damn it!
Yeah. Like, you can't say anything without sounding horribly, like, what do you call it? Like, racist or bigotry? I think it'd be more bigotry in that regard. I don't know. So, it's like, do Super Mario 64 for, like, the 4th time.
Okay.
Well, you'd have to do another self-imposed challenge, obviously. Maybe, like, long jump wherever you go.
Because that's not how the game is normally played anyway.
True. Well, I don't know, maybe, like, don't press the... Can't you, like, don't press the A button or something?
I really wouldn't want to do that. If I'm going to do any more Mario 64 stuff, it's going to be the hacks and possibly that Wario thing, but I'm still not sure how interesting that would actually be.
Road originally had the PAL version. Yeah, PAL is always a slow run in 64. Usually the NTSC is the one that you'd want to speedrun in general.
Or the Japanese.
Japanese because of the tags, yeah. So.
Okay, is the jellyfish here yet?
Talk to the fireplace, then sleep in the bed, Blustard says.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I need to get the jellyfish juice, and I didn't remember what triggered it. Saravich says to do a speedrun of Mario 64. I'm honestly not that good at it. Like, if you remember way back
He's not
to the
speedrun good at it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, if you remember back to the video quiz, I did come in second place, and the only reason I did is because of the sheer volume of like tasks that I actually submitted to. Because there were a lot of people who were better than me at the game, but didn't submit to every task. Mm-hmm. And the person who beat me holds the world record for the speed run. Like, I would be reasonably fast at some of the timed ones after trying for, like, hours on end to do this, like, little 1 minute long part. But even then, it wasn't optimized.
Mm-hmm. It says when you wake up, check your inventory.
Okay.
Not sure what you're supposed to do that.
No, it's I know that I remember that you can get Curly's panties in this game. Well, I did not know about the Choco's lipstick thing though.
Do Super Mario 64 playing with your feet. Oh, that reminds me. I did order one of those GameCube sticks, so we're gonna try that out.
On a N64 controller.
Yeah, I'm gonna install it and install it. I'm gonna put it on and see how it works. So I figured I found a cheap one, so I was like, yeah, I'll just give it a shot. And who knows, it might be good.
So many animes.
Super Mario 74 Extreme Edition.
No, I'm not doing it.
Mr. He does say he got shot, so he understands.
Yeah. So many people ask me to do that. They're like,
what is it? Like,
it's the Kaizo version of Mario 74, which in itself was already pretty difficult.
It's already hard, yeah.
And the problem is, it's the same game, just with, like, added...
More fire.
Yeah, with more bullshit difficulty added in.
Oh, yeah, that's kind of dumb. I at least do the Star Road. I mean,
yeah.
That looked really good, so I wouldn't mind watching that one. I mean, obviously you'd have to do it on your own. But I mean, I would watch it after the fact, is what I'm saying.
Okay, jellyfish juice. Now I have to go back and use it, and then come back here, and then get another one, and then go back and use it, and then come back here and
really
get another
weird.
one.
Sometimes I'll just have this urge to go and watch your old videos, but I'm like, it's weird because you're like right there in the other room, so it's like I could just go talk to you, but it's like just one of those things.
I don't actually know if I need this charcoal at any point, but I assume that I do, so I'm going to get it.
Color says the levels are at least different, like it's the same skin, but shit was changed everywhere in it.
Oh.
It's not just like lol add fire like Kaizo 64.
I still kind of almost liked Kaizo. It was...
It had its charm.
It was not that well designed, I'll give it that, but I mean, I still enjoyed playing through it.
I don't think it deserves...
Yeah, Retsupre, like, made... Like, just destroyed that frickin' game and, like, basically chased the hack creator off the internet.
I would feel terrible if somebody did that with mine. Like, and I know mine wasn't as good as some others, but I worked hard on it, and I enjoyed it, and other people enjoy it. So
yeah, at least yours wasn't, like...
Adfire.
What was that one that you made that was, like,
the
hell...
April Fool's
like,
thing?
Hell's...
Yeah. Hell's Nightmare or something like that. It was just an April Fool thing. Or a prank thing. People wanted to play that, too. I'm like, no, I'm not making this. This is stupid. I'm sorry. I'm not making it. This is... Don't forget to get the fireplace
in King's house.
Mimika Village.
Yeah, I was going back there.
And yes, you need the charcoal to make some heavy explosive.
Okay.
Keklet, I would rather not click on that link. Considering he prefaced this link with, here's the donut sex tip.
I see.
No, I'll click on it.
Why?
I don't know. I'm scared to click on it, actually. No, I won't click on it because there might be, like, pictures that are not safe.
Well, it's not like it's going to get pulled up in the stream.
That's true.
Where's King's house?
Along with other various MacGuffins. The link is called Hey Young Ass Butt.
What?
.tumblr.com. What?
Hey Young
I'm not gonna
Ass
click
Butt.
on that. I'm not gonna click on that. The stream is very not safe for work, folks.
It's over here.
It's just a picture of a donut. Oh, okay. road is like heck let a Y. I don't think it'd be very comfortable either. It's a donut. Like, it's just, it doesn't seem like it would work.
Well, ignoring this subject.
I'm sorry. That's what's going on in the chat right now. I have to go by the chat. It's just, why you have to get mad? It's
Why you
game.
have to be mad? It's just game.
Why you have to be mad? It's just game.
God damn it.
That thing is perfect for any situation.
It really is.
Why you have to be mad? It's just game.
And that's not even what he says
I
either.
know.
It's similar, but
It's
that's
similar,
not quite
though.
it. For people who don't know what that is referring to, just search for Why You Have to Be Mad and you'll find it.
Yeah, it's like the first
on
video.
YouTube.
Or it's like Why You Have to Be Mad, It's Just Game, or something like that comes up. Here we go, Mr. Coach says, it's only game, why you have to be mad? This game's very catchy music.
I like the bubbler.
Bubbles!
So how about that clown?
Oh god, the creepy clown.
It was on Know Your Meme.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, yay. Yeah, there's like this clown that's been going around, I think,
In England somewhere.
yeah. And, it's just creepy.
It's just this guy who stands around at nighttime in a clown suit on the side of the road. For no reason.
Other than to freak people out, I guess. You'd think that would be, like, disturbing the peace, though, wouldn't it? Kind of.
Debatably.
Like, do they have that kind of law over there? Like, I don't know if the UK has, like, a disturbing the peace law.
Okay, can I be done collecting jellyfish juice for a while?
I don't think you can shove donuts up your butt.
I see. Yeah, they're probably too soft.
You know, really? Things are not supposed to go there. Like, just saying. Because it's not designed it's not designed that way.
What was Nash's thing that he said about that? Like, it's not a bag of holding?
Yeah, it's not a bag of holding. That and nobody wants to see your dick.
Nobody wants to see your dick.
Nobody wants to see your dick.
So, here's the story of how far I got in this game last time we played. I just did everything I did right there, and then fell in those spikes.
It was great.
And then I'm like, yeah, I'm done. I try to find situations to use the bubble gun, even though it really sucks. I like it.
It's bubbly. So why does the robot need air? There's a flaw. That's why I thought he was a boy, because he needed air. Do you want to use the jellyfish juice? Yes!
And then the fire just relights.
Grasstown. Well,
Yeah, it's a little bit dumb.
what's the point of this, then?
Well, that's how you get by.
Oh, okay. Just wait for the nemesis.
Wait for what?
The nemesis? I don't know, just...
That maybe... Nah.
Okay. Yeah, Fletcher just says just wait for the nemesis. That thing is a pain to use, but also amazing.
I think I might remember it. Oh, God.
Level 3 nemesis is better than the bubble gun. Good thing you just saved. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, why can't I put out the fire with this?
Because it's inset in the wall. And you can only shoot side to side. The duck gun. Wait! God, what was that on? I think it was on Whose Line It.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
Whose Line Is
And
It
somebody
anyway?
was doing it, he's like, I got a duck gun apparently!
Still by far the best sound effects one in that was in the outtakes, where it's just Colin as an Eskimo, and he's like eating something, he's just like looks around confused. He's just looking around, he's like, the fuck? Like, It was like the greatest thing ever.
I like that show. Some of them can be really good. Like, they're just weird.
And then there's the hoedowns, which are not that good.
Yeah, the hoedowns are stupid. But that's because what's-his-face joins in.
Yeah, Drew.
Yeah. And he's just not funny.
And I always like Colin's bad singing. Like,
yeah.
I went to the bank today to get out some money. And then
really
something
great.
happened which was very funny.
Apparently they have that reboot show, which we haven't seen. We've just been looking at the old ones on YouTube. We always forget where we stopped watching, though.
Yeah, it's been a long time since we watched it.
Yeah. I usually die, like, just watching those shows, because they're so funny to me.
We will watch Luke Mockery.
I think my favorite sketches are the ones with the helping hands, because the dude's behind him, like, doing everything. I just think that's so funny.
I always like the sound effects.
The sound effects are good, too.
That
and the two-headed one, where they have to speak at the same time. Oh my god.
The stupid
Hi, Puff Daddy!
Yeah, they just somehow, at the same time, both come up with the idea of them talking to Puff Daddy. Like, they were talking about the Eiffel Tower, and then they're just like, hey, Puff Daddy!
It's like, what? I love that. Oh, man. Apparently there's one hoedown where Colin just went meow. Wow. Whose Line has a website with all the episodes. Oh, really?
It does.
We'll have to look that up then.
Like, is it officially recognized, or?
Probably not. Why did they have to cancel that show? Well, didn't they bring it back? I mean, I don't know how funny the new one is, though. If they have all the old people in it. I always forget the guy who I like the most.
Ryan
His name.
Stiles?
Yeah, Ryan.
Well, Colin, Ryan, and Wayne are
They're the
three
best, yeah.
And then there's, like, the rotating fourth slot.
Right.
There's, like, a few people who are okay, but I never remember who they are.
Well, that's just great. We'll just have to break the door down. Yeah, the official website. US and UK series.
Yeah, it was originally British, wasn't it?
Apparently. I don't like how the new show, at least for the first few episodes, barely had anyone other than Colin and Ryan doing stuff.
Isn't Colin, like, freaking ancient now, too? Like, in the new show, he has... Because he's, like, all... I mean, he's pretty much bald anyway, but he has, like, white hair now.
Did he not age well? I know there's a few actors that just didn't age well, like Harrison Ford. Like, my god, that man did not age well at all. So Metroid. Kakleta got very awkward in the chat.
Oh.
Who'sLineOnline.org.
I like how you would always call it whose line it is.
I'm sorry. Oh yeah, they do have for free.
How do you get up there?
Definitely have to check that out then.
How the hell do you get up there?
Where?
I guess maybe with the...
Oh yeah, I guess they are owls.
Jetpack thing that you get later on. Unless you can, like, parkour your way there, but it doesn't look like you can. By the way, people in the chat who know this game well, I know that there's a lot of branching paths that can be taken, and that the choices you make lock you out of certain endings. So when I'm getting to a point where that's a problem, be sure to let me know well in advance so that I don't, like, pick the bad choice.
Why? What ending did you want to go for?
Well, I'd like to go for, like, the final one where, like, with the Hell Temple and everything. Not that I have any chance of ever beating it, because it's terrible, but...
When you activate the power, the fans turn on, and you can go up places.
Yeah, I remember this now. I have to somehow turn this on, though.
I don't get the ghosts things. What's the point of that pit?
I don't know. How do I turn the power on?
With the magical bunny motorbike. I haven't even heard of this game. My advice can only be beneficial. I could look up a walkthrough in a separate window, but...
That's fine.
Yeah.
Because I think you're supposed to, like, not get the machine gun or something.
You have to beat it with 3 health, like Slow Beef did. The ghosts are fungi, according to the enemy parade. Huh. Rogaine suggests the power room.
Okay, and where is the power room?
I don't know. I don't know if he's... Well, that's a horrible map. It's a very unhelpful map. This isn't for a while, but don't take the machine gun.
Okay.
How will you know if it's a machine gun if you don't know until you pick it up?
They'll probably tell you beforehand.
Oh, okay.
That sucks, because I like the machine gun, because it's, you can use it to float.
Oh. Well, maybe that's why you can't take it. You were relying on Twitch chat. This can only go wrong. Well, we have to, like,
Twitch plays
engage
you
guys. God.
It will happen.
I hate that.
I do like how Joel didn't know about it, though.
Okay, see you later, Saravich. Thank you for watching. We are still alive, indeed. It's just busyness, you know.
So, yeah,
Life gets
I
in
gotta
the way
find
of
a way
life.
to get up there, which I think you can only do once you turn on the fans, and you turn on the fans through the power room, which is not in here.
It's the execution chamber, though. Adam says left.
Oh, okay.
Power room is back to the left.
Oh, yeah, I think I remember where that is now. Duh.
Rode says he would take the machine gun because it's the floaty gun of doom.
Ah, death.
No, don't die. The bat noises are kind of horrible. Start 9. The power room is that locked room from before, but you have the key now.
Alright.
Oh, cute little adorable robots. Fans are off. Malco is off. What is Malco?
This thing, probably. How does this give it power? Is it getting wireless
It
AC?
might be wireless.
Like, I don't have to fight it, do I?
I want to be around for when someone makes Twitch play Nethak. What's Nethak?
I don't know. Huzzah!
Oh,
That was kind of awesome.
the soap squished him. Oh yeah, my dad got all the funding necessary for his Kickstarter, and I get a, well, for anybody who donated over 25 gets like a free sketch. So I asked him to draw...
So go with the rule.
I asked him to draw Lincoln Midner, right? And he's like, okay. And then I'm like, okay, now when you do a Google search on Lincoln Midna, you have to be aware, there are 2 different types of fans.
I will fight Balrog with just the bubble gun.
You have to, like, make sure that Midna is not human, because I want the imp version, because the human version is a little bit awkward, and they are not in love. So, please make them only partners. I am so hyped for Tabletop Simulator. Okay, then. Oh god, Twitch plays Sonic 06. Now, I would, like... Can you hook up 3D games to this kind of thing?
I'm sure you could, but it would be completely impossible to,
Yeah.
like, work in any capacity.
Because, like, if you press up, like, you know...
Well, I mean, the reason that Pokemon works is because it's a turn-based RPG.
Yeah.
You can't really die.
Yeah, because, like, if you plugged in Ocarina of Time, then you would keep dying because you have to swing your sword, and... Yeah, it'd be kind of awful.
I guess that could have gone worse.
Yeah, I saw the trailer for that Goat Simulator game. It looked weird.
Goat Simulator is amazing.
I enjoyed the trailer because it was, like, the rip-off of the Dead Island, I think.
Ladder Goat.
I liked Payback! All I was at was Big Bus. Huh?
What? Show me your human Trapper Keeper. Alright, charcoal, jellyfish juice, and gum base. I remembered the gum base. I am upset that I have to get more goddamn jellyfish juice. Fans are on.
Someone set up a Twitch Plays Quap.
Oh god.
Dang.
Oh god. Why would you do such a thing?
Not sure.
Probably controls just about as well as the game does normally.
You probably
though.
can't even notice the difference, honestly, between just one person and Twitch playing it. Isn't there, like, something called GURP?
Yeah, GURP. God, GURP, I hate that game. I tried so hard to be good at it.
I'm just glad I was able to make you play co-op.
And Don't Eat the Mushroom.
Yes.
Which I didn't record, but...
I know. It was sad, but that's okay. I still want an entire Let's Play by Josh's Tristan voice.
No.
I think it would be kind of funny, myself. Just, like, you talking to yourself. I think it would
It
be
didn't
kind of
even go well the one time I did it.
I thought it was funny. But, I don't know. Twitch plays Newgrounds porn games.
God.
God, that smells really good. It's like barbecue or something. I don't know. If memory serves me correctly, to get to whom you must save Curly after the core, drain her in the house during the water section, skip the booster, and get it later.
Yeah, I know that you have to, like, get the tow rope before
very
fighting this one boss.
foreign instructions to me.
I know that most of those changes come on later in the game. Is it a giant clam? Insert Ed, and Eddie reference here.
Tails Gay Adventure?
Tails Gay Adventure.
I'm assuming that's a Newgrounds thing.
Oh god.
Twitch plays...
What is your deal?
Well then. Twitch plays Super Mario 64.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Well, I'm glad that that house had a point. Ah. I just want to level up my stuff again. Look, I just want some pants. A simple pair of pants. Solomon Grundy want pants too!
Okay.
The people who know what that is will enjoy the reference to it. Even though it was completely freaking irrelevant. As most of my references are.
Then get her the mushroom gun replacement. Choice does not affect anything.
Mushroom gun?
I don't know.
I don't remember that thing.
In other words, you can get your machine gun and still go to hell. Oh, I don't know. Flustered says it's a very complicated process and will walk you through it with hopefully minimum trolling. I think, like, you should just play as you see fit. Like, what's a bad ending? Just not beating the game, or...
You just kind of, like, escape, and things happen, and then the, like, villain doesn't really get his comeuppance, from what I remember.
Oh.
I did finish the game once, and it was not one of... It was, like, one of the worst endings, and then I never really played through it again.
Oh. What movie did we watch where we, like, mentioned we kind of wanted to see the villain get his...
Turbo.
That's right, Turbo. I honestly enjoyed that movie.
Yeah, that movie had no right to be as good as it was.
Yeah. I really liked that movie.
Oh, god damn it, really? I need a key for the gum room.
Yeah. Minimum trolling. Quick jump under those red spikes, you'll get a magical shield. Is that a kid in a dinosaur costume?
It's Cthulhu. No, I don't actually know. I like the Cthulhu pancakes, or wait, what was it? Like...
It was like octopus muffins or something?
It was really weird, whatever it was.
I think it was, Cthulhu pie, that's what it was. Somebody, like, did a pie with, like, an octopus or some kind of Cthulhu thing on top.
Okay, just because there are things doesn't mean you have to go...
Well, now I don't know what it is. It smelled different from barbecue. I wanted to know what it was. I'm sorry.
It's just charcoal.
Because, like, for, like, a split second, it smelled like cigarettes, but then it was different. It was... I don't know. My nose is weird. As long as nobody starts smoking weed, I'll be okay.
Well, I can't promise that.
Because I hate that smell.
Okay, so where is the key for the gum room?
Bread crab.
Stupid bread crab. The thing was amazing.
Go talk to the guy in the prison thing from the crack. The crack.
Okay.
Received the gum key.
Yay!
And it's like a stale key. It's been in these baseball cards forever.
I just think that Strong Bad's observation that sometime in the 60s, or I don't remember when it was like sometime in the 60s or 80s or whatever, they just replaced the gum that comes with baseball cards with a pink piece of balsa wood, and nobody noticed the difference.
I never had the cards with gum in it, so I don't know. I collected Legend of Zelda Topps cards and Lord of the Rings, because me and Dad actually
Gum.
played the game.
This location is just gum.
I see. He probably still has my card collection somewhere for that. I got a really rare card. It was movie memorabilia. It was like a piece of Sam's cloak that was used in the filming. So that was kind of cool.
Okay, so now I just need to get jellyfish juice and somehow get it over here.
Oh, we meet again. Do you remember me? It matters not. Yeah, they said it matters not in that movie twice.
Balrog, why are you green? Wasn't he a different color before?
I actually know a guy who has a ton of Pokemon trading cards. He makes videos for it and has like 10k subs. Well then. Ah.
Yay, Balfrog.
Well then.
I remember this now.
Well, that didn't seem to do anything to him. You have to hit his butt.
Not sure.
You didn't try. I don't think you're hurting him. No, you aren't. Considering his...
I know. I'm just...
I think when you go around him, you have to like hit his butt or something. Or not.
Oh, there we go.
Uh-oh. Hey, close your mouth maybe? Oh no, that hurt. I will immediately open my mouth 2 cycles later.
Yes.
What if, like, has anybody actually made a boss that...
Learns his lesson.
Yeah, learns his lesson, and not because he hit a second phase, if that makes sense? Like a completely randomized boss who just does whatever the shit he wants to you, and you have to beat him that way.
Well, this is a frog boss that exists for some reason.
I guess people would complain about the randomized boss. But,
speedrunners might.
Yeah.
Okay, do the thing again. Come on.
It looks like a girl.
How can you tell?
I don't know, it just does. Maybe because of, like, the slight eyelash going on with the pink cheeks. It just looks feminine to me. I think the Mr. Freeze boss in one of the Batman games does that. Not sure if he counts. Huh. I'd have to look that up.
That was a very random boss.
And he escapes. Fought off
Oh, it didn't say Belfrog. I thought that was his name.
Well, that's close enough to be froggish sounding. What was the point of that room?
I got the gun base.
Oh, okay. King Hippo in the Wii Punch-Out wears a manhole cover on his stomach in a rematch.
Yes.
A boss that has multiple weaknesses, but stops showing a certain weakness if you hit it enough times. Yeah, it's like take this boss for example. He was pretty predictable in the sense that you jump over him, he opens his mouth, you shoot his mouth, and he continues doing so. Or, like, any boss that has a giant fuck me light. You know, it's like...
I love those.
You know, big glowing spot that blinks that says "shoot me here." Like, nobody likes those bosses, but they continually show the weak points. So it's like,
all I can think of now is what's his face from Kid Rad? God, what the hell was his name? I remember Rad's nickname for him, which was Kielbasa, but the ninja just he builds this giant like death trap machine that he's like, and it's completely invincible except for this one little light here, but please don't shoot that. And then Rad's like you could, why did you even install this light here then? Like, and now, and the thing is, I wouldn't even be able to shoot it if not for these platforms that are constantly going up and down. Why did you put those in?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, well, those balance the chains? And
see, like, exactly, like, why would, like, even if a boss did have a weakness on top of his head, then why would he install platforms that serve no apparent use to get to it, you know? So, I don't know. I haven't finished Link Between Worlds.
I've played like an hour of it.
I have a problem with the handhelds. They take me a while to get into.
Yeah, we have a lot of 3DS games that I like should play through, and I just haven't touched at all because for some reason I just never.
We're console people. I mean, that's just what it is. So.
It's like Kid Icarus Uprising. I keep hearing that it's this great game once you get used to the controls.
Well,
I played it
well,
once.
Considering you need like 12 hands to play it, you know. I don't think you could get used to it. I tried to play it. I legitimately sat down, like, at a table and put it on the little stand and tried to play it. And it just was so uncomfortable. How do you feel about bosses who don't have a weak point and you just hit them until they die?
That's usually what Ridley is in the 2D games.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it'd be more interesting, like, they have a pattern, but they don't have a specific weak spot.
Like Mega Man bosses.
Maybe. Yeah. So it's just I don't know. I mean, I like either boss. It doesn't really matter to me. It's just like they need to switch it up somehow, I think. Kid Icarus Uprising is a great game. Not necessarily due to controls, it's the dialogue that makes it amazing. So the story is good.
I don't even know if it's the story, but the character interactions.
Maybe we should just watch a Let's Play of it then. Be easier.
We will watch some overly enthusiastic, annoying YouTuber like PewDiePie or
God, no.
Chugga-Conroy.
Don't mention. He doesn't deserve
God
views.
damn it. I don't know when I saved. I hate that jump.
I am sorry.
I have the gun base still, right? Yeah.
I think bosses you have no idea how to kill are worse. If it's the boss that does require the weak point thing and you don't see the weak point, yeah, it is annoying. Like, I remember when we rented Ocarina of Time, me and Dad, and we got all the way, you know, to Ganondorf, and we had no idea how to beat him because the boss you beat that's similar to Ganondorf is like way at the beginning of the game. So we didn't remember him.
Well, not the beginning of the game, but...
Well, you know what I mean. Like, it took us a long time. Like, we went through this without a walkthrough, so it took us quite a long time.
And it was through multiple rentals, right?
It was multiple rentals, yeah. Like, we wrote down the serial number for this game so we made sure to get the right one. So...
That's hilarious.
Yeah, so it's like, it was over a period of rentals, and obviously you can't rent, you know, immediately afterwards sometimes, so it's like, it took a while. But, so you get to there, and I think that was the first time we actually had to look up a walkthrough for that, because we just had no idea. Like, we were jumping onto the platform and shooting straight up at his butt kind of stuff. We were like, maybe he's weaker, like, underneath his cloak or something. So...
You just didn't know to do the tennis
We just didn't know to do the tennis thing, yeah. So we were, like, kept shooting light arrows at him, and we would jump onto the platform and just shoot straight up at him, and it didn't do anything. And we're like, how the crap are you supposed to beat him? So, this is kind of weird.
It's like the Brawl in the Family comic, where it's, you see Link and Ganondorf, like, swinging at each other and, like, the usual, like, yeah, raw kind of thing, and then, like, it pulls back and they're actually playing tennis.
Yay.
And then the description of the comic says, like, for people who don't really know much about Zelda, there is no joke in this comic.
Well then.
Because there isn't. It's just them playing tennis.
Yeah. Uprising. Let's see. Some people complain about left-handed people being boned, not me apparently.
Yeah, didn't they make that, like, left-handed attachment thing?
Yeah. It says Rhodes left-handed, but he had no problem with it. I guess he's just grown to be more both hands, but yeah, you live in a right-handed world, that's for sure. I know Dad always had trouble because he's left-handed, so like he couldn't use scissors that well. You had to get the left-handed scissors, you know.
I don't understand what the difference is with the scissors.
The blades are different. The Nintendo DS came out 10 years ago. That feels weird.
Yeah, it's a little bit weird.
Your 10-year-old Pokemon.
Yeah, my Rayquaza that's like 12 or 13 years old. Oh yeah, so pointless story time. When I was filling up the Pokedex, one of the last things I needed was a Zekrom. I have the one in my white game, but I don't like to take from my previous collections. I like to make them, like, start them from scratch. So, there's a save point. Brenna had the extra Zekrom from Black 2, and I'm like, well, I don't really want to take it. I want to give you something, like, worthwhile for it. So I'm trying to chain a shiny Snorunt in Platinum.
Because it's my favorite
for quite
shiny.
a while.
I didn't ask for that, so before people you asked him for a shiny Snorunt.
No, I did this on my own free will and kind of kept it a secret for a while too. But it was several days and I was not successful with this, so I got frustrated with it and basically gave up. Then a few days ago, I decided, I got the shiny charm in Y. I'm just gonna go into the Friend Safari and see if I get lucky. I found one within 20 minutes. And then kept going and found another one after another hour. I was in a safari with Snorunt, Lapras, and Beartick, and found 2 shiny Snowrunts and did not find a shiny of either of the other ones. I have no idea how this happened.
Don't forget to buy a left-handed dog or he won't obey you. Well then.
What?
I don't know.
Prehistoric birds.
Prehistoric birds. I was gonna name my Snorunt Anna.
I actually already named it that for you.
Oh, okay.
And I named the other one Elsa.
Yay.
And then I named my shiny Rosalina. Apparently Nintendo is completely obsessed with Rosalina, because in addition to being in Smash 4, there's this pre-order bonus with Mario Kart. You get a deck of cards, and you can either get Mario or Rosalina.
Maybe they're trying to phase out Peach. I don't mind Rosalina, though. I
don't mind her either. It's just weird, because she's really not that relevant of a character.
Considering she was, goddess of the stars, I'd say she's kind of relevant. It's watery, by the way.
Fine with me.
He sucked down half the Coke.
I was thirsty.
I know.
Wait.
Yeah, we watched Frozen yesterday. It was good.
I'm assuming Anna is spelled the same as Anna. That's how I spelled it.
I think so, yeah.
I don't know how else it would be spelled.
I was looking for a supersized Pumpkaboo. You can only get normals in the Safari, but I was not aware of that. I ended up finding a shiny Pumpkaboo and Lampent. Nice.
Yeah, I found my shiny Pumpkaboo while looking for a supersize, so yeah.
Adam says maybe it's Mario Galaxy 3 confirmed. It's a conspiracy. I don't know. I wouldn't mind the Mario Galaxy game, another one. I like that series.
Wait, where is
It was fun. I don't care if it's not Mario, it's fun and linear. It's still fun, so shut up.
No, I didn't mind the Galaxy games. I like 64 and Sunshine style of gameplay better, but I wouldn't hate a third Galaxy game.
Nintendo seems to ignore more of their old characters. You just can't win, can you?
What do you mean?
Well, either Nintendo is spending too much time on their old franchises, or they're not. So it's they're paying too much attention to Zelda. Stop making Zelda games. That's all they make anymore. Or Mario. But then other people are
my
not
boy.
making enough. Have Portal Life Galaxy 3. I only have a shiny Dunsparce in X. Shiny Dunsparces are cute.
They're pink, I think.
Gorgeist?
Yeah, that's Pumpkaboo's evolution.
Oh, okay. You can tell I haven't played through the game. I would prefer Super Mario Sunshine too. I'm sure somebody in Nintendo would agree with you because they certainly like Sunshine. Pumpkaboo. That's creepy looking. Why is his eyes closed? It's Brock. My boy.
Kind of is.
I mean, more of the old side characters. It would be cool to see cameos at least.
Cameo! Downloading your face cameo! Okay, I'll shut up. Trying to pay attention to the story. So, doctor gathering Amigas, red flowers, blah blah blah.
Did somebody say, like, the red flowers will affect the Sue?
Well, there's a character named Sue.
Oh.
Who was a human, but then got turned into a Mimiga, I think.
She's totally Mary Sue, then. Oh, those are rabbit things?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care. Hashtag buy back Gino.
Okay, then.
You didn't say it.
I know. Security camera.
What's going on with that radio? Have you seen a little girl?
What?
In Silent Hill.
So, okay.
Gino would be the most versatile character in Smash.
Oh. Is this the case?
Well, Rare is just, what was it, Richer Studio?
Well, no, I mean, there were a few people from Rare who then formed Retro Studios,
right.
is what I recently heard. I don't know if that's true.
Just ran smack into that frog. We have the Donkey Kong, the new Donkey Kong Country, which is really good. I was worried the entire game would be like ice levels, and there hasn't been a single ice level so far.
And a lot of water levels.
A lot of water levels, yeah.
Which normally I don't complain about, but in this game I kind of genuinely hate them.
I don't. Well, you said they're better without the shake controls, right?
They are better with the Pro Controller compared to the Wiimote. I'll give it that much.
So that could be it. You almost jumped into that spike hood.
Good.
The glacier chips be bouncing around.
Okay, so I don't know where I'm going next. I assume just heading back to the village. Go away.
I would suggest getting Tropical Freeze. It's good. I mean, if you like Donkey Kong Country Returns, then like it's definitely something to get. It's hard. And the what do you call them? The puzzle pieces are like really bullshit. Like, oh my god, the bullshittiness of some of these puzzle pieces are just like, how are you supposed to know?
My favorite one was in the early level where the characters are silhouettes. We're going down this vine, and then I'm just like, wait, go back up. There was like a star shape in the background if you stand in this specific spot. And we go up, and we're like, huh, okay.
Oh, that's cool. It forms
Stays there for like 3 seconds, and then the puzzle piece appears.
Yeah, it's like ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I can't believe we actually found that
found it by accident.
Yeah. I guess you are supposed to notice that it makes a star, but then you have to hang out there for a second. It's not just like, oh, it forms a star, let's go. So, it's crazy.
It's not looking so hot anymore.
Well then.
Alright.
I always take one last jellyfish juice just to fill my inventory.
Oh. I don't know if I ever use it for anything.
Oh. I don't know if you have to.
Yeah.
You don't have to, I mean...
I'd rather get it now in case I do need it later.
He doesn't mention if you need it or not. It just says to fill his inventory.
It's right over here anyway.
Oh, okay.
I think somebody made this song in Mario Paint. I remember hearing
Mario Paint songs are crazy.
I will make a Mario Paint rendition of Ode to a Robot Master, which is like a 25-minute long medley of all of the songs from the original 6 Mega Man games.
Well then. I don't think you're gonna do that.
Yeah, probably not.
We do have Mario Paint.
In pristine museum quality condition.